Welcome back to a brand new video brought to you by Funding Frontier and Ryan, where we'll be going over the weekly market outlook for gold USD for the 2nd of December 2024. First things first, we'll be looking over the weekly market outlook. We're going to be looking over the monthly general analysis as well, and we'll be looking over some news events that may affect the gold USD pair this week. So jumping straight into it, looking at the gold monthly candle, obviously we've been very bullish for a very long time. We finally got a bearish month, creating this new resistance up at 2745837. Very long wick. We finally managed to break the previous low, grabbing that nice liquidity to the downside. We did form quite a rejection wick though, so however, two scenarios that I'll be looking out for. First scenario is the monthly candle. We may create a slight top wick respecting the previous high of the candle, and because we've got such a nice big wick fill, we can get really nice trades in. Just looking at this monthly wick fill coming down to around 2527. On the flip side, we have created the really nice liquidity wick, so if we are going to still carry on bullish with this big bullish momentum, might create a tiny bottom wick, then start to push bullish, break the previous monthly high, and continuing up on to creating all-time new highs on gold. But without further ado, we'll jump into the weekly market outlook now. So as you can see, now we've got a bit more market structure in terms of consolidation off the weekly. So we've got the most recent resistance after this here at 2747136, and we've got the most recent support at 2564495. Now, I will expect price to kind of range here now, because we've been so bullish for so long over the weeks. So it does make sense for price to kind of reprice in and consolidate. Nevertheless, just homing in on that, if we do then get the closure above on the all-time new highs, I will expect price to continue bullish, but closure above the 2747 mark. But we have no previous data, right? So all-time new highs. So this is a golden nugget for you. If you do get the closure above, where do you mark out your next key zone and key level to go to? Because you've got no previous data. But best advice is to go up in $5 increments. So look, we're at 2747 at the moment. Your next point of interest after the closure, it's going to be in $5 increments. So 2750, then 2755, then 2760. Keep going up in $5 increments and keep doing that. They're going to be your next points of interest. So just going to grab rid of them. On the flip side, if you get the closure below, we have got the previous data and we have got clean candles. This is what we want to see. So I will expect price to at least come down to 2497380 on the weekly. And if we do have a really big bearish week and we break that previous weekly candle, I expect price to come down to 2428. After that, I wouldn't expect price to come down any more than that for the next weekly candle. So there's a couple of scenarios for a bit later on in the month for you there. But getting down to the nitty gritty now, onto the daily. Now, daily, a lot more clearer structure now. We've got the most recent resistance formed at 2716912. So this is what we're going to be looking at during the week. If we get the closure above, got nice clean candles, just measure out that range, 290 pip range, just to come up to that next resistance at 2745669. Perfect. So wait for that closure above there, and if we do get that closure above, and we continue going bullish, the next point of interest is going to be at 2787621. Then after that, the all-time highs, use the $5 increments. Right, after that, on the flip side, now we've got a clean support created at 2624888. Wait for the closure below there. What have we got to the left hand side? Clean candles coming down. So we do get the closure below, like so. Expect price to fill these clean candles down to our next support at 2564500 area. After that, maybe later in the week, that might be Monday, Tuesday. Then even if you see price start to consolidate here, that's fine, because we're at this previous support, right? Here and here. Then if you get the closure below that support there, look what have we got to the left? Clean candles. So then you can expect price to start coming down towards 2513 later in the week. After that though, look what you come into after that. It's messy, it's not clean. So then you're going to have to wait for the closure below 2484146. I wouldn't advise trading in this no trade range here, okay? Just based off the daily. Now, taking it down to the 4-hour time frame. Let me just get rid of that and that. 4-hour time frame, we can even tighten it up a little bit more. So, most recent support formed. So for sells, if you get a closure below that support at 2637600, then you can expect price to come down to 2628478. I know it looks small in the 4-hour, but the pip count, 90 pips just in that range. So it's a lovely, lovely pip count. After that though, do we have clean candles? No. Come into some choppiness. We come into lots and lots of rejection wicks, as you can see here. So after that, just based on the 4-hour, I really want to see the closure below. A closure below all these rejection wicks, really. So 2621500. You can get the wick fills, of course, if only you get the closure below. Then look what we've got left. Clean candles. So I mean, price can come right down as soon as we hit that area. I will expect a big surge of volume coming down to 2585, and then so on. To fill this gap, we still need to collect this gap. That's your next point of interest, and then coming down to just fill that bottom of that support, and then more clean candles for later in the week. 2543837. What about for buys though? Similar situation. Got lovely resistance formed at 2665471. First point of interest is going to be clean candles up to 2678 665. Well, I will expect a reaction with the no top wick. So again, we may, once you've got that nice trade there with the clean candles, we may expect price to consolidate a little bit more. Then again, you form the new range, then wait for the price to close above, okay? So if you get that candle closing above here, then you've got more clean candles to the left hand side all the way up to 2716912. So really nice for buy side and sell side, just based on the 4-hour. Not that I take trades of the 4-hour, but personally I then go down to the 1-hour, and then the half an hour, and then the 15-minute. So the 15-minute, as you can see, we formed a new support at 2649300. If we get a closure below, so this is for sells, look we got left, clean support, okay? That's going to be your first point, or TP point, 2644825. After that, we may range a little bit again, but if we then expect the price to close below there, again, clean candles. When you see clean candles, right, you know, like in a game or at the end of a rainbow, you get that big treasure chest, you open it and it makes that sound effect, oh, with the shining gold. When you see clean candles, that's that shining moment, okay? There it is. That's what you need to see to the left-hand side. If you've got that, you can take them trades if you get the closures. So yeah, first point of interest, second point of interest, we're going to take that down to the previous support. After that, I don't particularly like this area. Why? Is it clean candles? No, lots of rejection wicks, lots of choppiness. Wait for the closure, then clean candles. Wait for the closure below 2630243. Then you can take the trade. Fill this range here. Look, still healthy amount of pips here. 30 pips, perfect. After that, do we have clean candles? No. So wait, holding on. Don't flick that trigger. Then you can have your point of interest below this area here. Why? Because we've got massive wick fills, right? Massive wick fills. They can count as clean candles, so use them as clean candles. Look left again, clean candles. After that, later in the week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, have to wait for the closure below 2625591. Because what? That golden treasure chest moment. Oh, more clean candles. Then you can take it down to 2612400. Let me just check out more for you quickly, guys, for more points of interest. So you've got the wick fill and 2605379. and then looking left, look at that, beautiful. This could be way later on in the week, but clean candles all the way down to 2591, then coming down to that daily support zone that we looked at earlier. Now that's sell side sorted. Take a screenshot, take down note of the numbers, wait for the closures. What about buy side? Because yes, we've got the support, but do we have a resistance yet? No. So is the monthly open coming up? So I will expect price to perhaps range. This is what I want to see first. So then you create the new range like so, and then yes, we've got clean candles to the left hand side. So what do you have to do? Wait for the candle to close above. Got the candle closer above, then you've got clean candles to the left hand side. Wait for that to happen, wait for that scenario to happen. Then you've got clean candles coming up to 2658 as your first TP. Then you can ride it up to the previous resistance, 2662, 322. Then stop trading in this range here. This range here is horrible, it's horrible, it's really choppy. Don't trade within this range. Wait for the closure above 2665471, because if I remember correctly, or even above that zone there, if I remember correctly, you look left, and then the golden treasure chest moment, clean candles. Then you can ride that wave up, ride that wave up. First point of interest, 2680. Ride it all the way up to the previous resistance there, 2686, and then look at the beautiful clean candles again. This can be really nice if we do carry on going bullish later in the week. You can ride it again up to 26701. Again, ride it all the way to up to the all-time new highs, 2719822. And then after that, what do you have to do? No previous data to go off, so use the $5 increments, 2725, and so on and so on, at all-time new highs. So yeah, that's the weekly overview done there, guys. Please take down note of the numbers, take down notes, take screenshots, pause the video, whatever you need to do. There's loads of golden nuggets in there. But please don't forget to like, don't forget to comment down below. Did you like the videos? Would you like to see more of these weekly market outlooks? And don't forget to subscribe to myself at Ryan CruzFX and to Funding Frontier. Really help the channels out, and we can all grow together as traders and as a community. And I will see you on the next weekly market outlook.